Howdy cowdies. Here's a quick little weekly walkabout to show you what we've got to sell this week at the collector. Got a little special sale, Australiana and fine art. We've managed to squeeze in about 200 paintings this week. Anyway, I'll show you some of the other bits and bobs we've got first. This is fantastic, little Herald Touring Club Victoria car badge there. It's in great condition. A lovely little bit of carnival glass with a little kookaburra. Some nice fob watches, pocket watches, looks like a little bit of Swarovski over the back there. Nice little opal tie pin and some other nice bits of silver and other stuff in the jewellery cabinet this week. And we've got some nice bits of furniture and lovely paintings and stuff this week. This is a nice big signed Jock Frater print. Portrait of Lena Bryans. There you go, it's a cool big bit. Some nice bits of Barossa Valley, South Australia I think, furniture, big cupboard there. Lovely big hall stand. Lovely big bit of sort of oak, Australian oak arts and crafts. I like this little Karen Ryan naive oil painting, feeding the ducks. Really cool little bit. Love the little pussycat down in the window there. Really cool little thing. This is nice as well, a sort of classical Aubrey Beardsley deco print there of Isolde. This is a lovely portrait oil as well. This is nice, I like this, the Giorgio de Chirico exhibition poster. It's an original bit, it is actually a screen print. There you go, cool thing. What else have we got? Another nice old portrait oil there of a chap with his frilly Elizabethan collar. Nice in the big heavy gilded frame. Got lots of cool paintings and stuff this week. This is lovely, the A.W. Harding portrait. He's a student of Jock Frater. Really nice thing. And this is lovely as well, the big Tay Kok Wei. Big coloured etching and aquatint. I think it's called Days of Glory. Last Days of Glory. There you go, cool thing. We've got some lovely sort of 1960s, 70s works on paper in the auction this week. This is nice, this little still life, very much in the style of Adrian Faint. It's signed Houston lower left, but it's a nice thing from the 1950s. We've got lots of big groups of pictures this week and pairs and all sorts of things. I like this big Australian school, the Master of Puppets over the back there. It's 1950s, you can tell by the frame and everything, and his little upturned jeans. The bottom there, the cuffs of his jeans. Don't know much about the artist. It's signed Drury. Interesting thing. This is nice, the big Trevor Opre oil. Really like this, actually, little Walter Henry sweet little British school watercolour there of a cathedral interior. And this is nice as well, a big Jeff LaGersh etching and aquatint there as well. Looks like a dead pig. It's actually called Piglet's Gardening Glove. There you go, it's a really cool thing, I really like it. Big Adrian Gamelli abstract there. Some other interesting stuff like the big Frank Werter, big colourful oil painting on the wall there. It's called Tumbling. I think it's dated 1973. Nice big thing. This is actually pretty interesting. Early Asher Ballou, sort of mixed media on metal there. Other lots of nice stuff. These two big coloured etchings, once again 1960s, 70s, but there's no signatures on them unfortunately. Look a lot like Robert Grieve or somebody like that. It's hard to say that without any names on them. This is a lovely big Frederick George Reynolds watercolour. We've got some lovely stuff. Big Harry Rosengrave gouache there of a park. Nice Swinton Diston watercolour there of Venice. We've got a couple of those in the sale this week. This is a lovely big British school watercolour down the bottom as well by W. E. Croxford. Nice little Clem Abbott Hermannsburg School watercolour there. And some nice things. This is a nice Brother Michael Colm seal. Nice little cotton watercolour down the bottom there. A little Frank Carter, looks to be a book illustration. These are nice as well. The Mulga Bill oil paintings there. Really cool bits. They're both signed, all the details verso. It's a lovely bit. The Charles Edward Britton British School watercolour there of Dartmoor. The lovely Swinton Diston watercolour there of Point Lonsdale. Nice big Nola Hjorth mixed media or coloured etching up the top. Love the big Vincent Brown as well, lithograph. Nice big Dudley Wood watercolour. With a lovely Swinton Diston there of Venice. This is quite nice as well actually, the Robert Sidney Cox watercolour also. And another lovely big still life, this one's by Jean Gray. She's part of the Beaumaris Art Group of the 1960s thing. Lovely big thing. Got lots of other nice stuff again this week guys, lots of Australiana sort of Aboriginal stuff and that nice little cabinet plate over the back made out of wood. A couple of interesting little bits of pottery there. Some cool footy posters, one of these rolled up ones is signed by Lethal Lee Matthews. This is nice, the Joseph DeLutis. Little abstract mixed media there, the green cage. Nice little Franz Kempf over the back. Got some cool stuff this week guys. I like this big Jock Clutterbuck coloured etching and aquatint as well. Another lovely big thing. Nice little James Alexander Crisp etching. I got some lovely Dora Chapman oil paintings in the auction this week. This is a nice one, bit of a different perspective of some gum trees. This is another one of hers down the bottom there as well, little sort of river scene there with trees. Yeah, the Paul Del Pratt little coloured etchings are ripper as well. And this is nice, the William Hunter. There's a couple of his pieces in the auction this week. Got some lovely books, Godfrey Miller, Hans Hyson, Sid Nolan. The big book over the back there, Reginald Ward Sturgis and his blotting school watercolours. Nice little Jan Neal, little mixed media there, pretty typical. Sea Frontage. And also we've got little John Sherlow and another nice little Dora Chapman. Fantastic big 3-sheet movie poster there of Ned Kelly starring Mick Jagger. What else have we got? Beautiful little watercolour here by Riches, little Australian school piece. Lovely soft little thing. The big rolled up print over the back there is a big William Rose colour screen print. That's a nice Yvonne Cohen. Another nice big Dora Chapman there behind the Cobra. And another nice big William Rose over the back rolled up. Really like this little Ray Woods, little South Australian coloured etching and aquatint as well. Red Landscapes, about 1962. Some more nice books, Russell Drysdale over the back there. What else we got? The Frank Hinder lithographs. Fantastic old Luna Park pennant. It's a nice little bit here of Freya Povey. She does nice sort of contemporary pottery. Really like this Susan Sheridan, 1971. Little abstract expressionist oil. Lovely little thing there. Sydney artist. Great little example of her work. Got some other nice bits of pottery and stuff this week. A little bit of Martin Boyd there, and Reg Preston and Milton Moon and Eric Juckett over the back. Some more Boyd. Good old Bob Hawke, little character jugs, pretty cool. And some other nice things. This is a lovely old book as well. Adult Art there by Sir Lionel Lindsay. About 1940s, give or take. It was his attack on modern art. He was a traditionalist. Interesting little thing. Interesting thing to read. Some great other bits up the top here as well. Lovely bit of poker work there. The big Alan Lowe vase, I think, is one of the nicest bits of his that I've seen. The old Ginger Meg's book's pretty cool. Lovely little Victor Cobb etching over the back there of the Yarra River. And some nice bits of pottery. The Michael Mazzaros sculpture over the back's pretty cool. Nice bits of Remude, McHugh, Melrose, Diana. Yeah, some cool stuff. Oh yeah, I'll show you these fantastic old Australian cast iron fire dogs. There you go, the kangaroo and the emu. They're in great original condition. Some really nice stuff this week, guys. Just quickly before we scoot, lovely little Barbara Brash, little mixed media there, Constellation. It's a lovely Australian or British school watercolour, J.W.H. Grout. He came out here in the 1890s, 1900 and painted a little bit. This is one of the examples from when he was out here. It's a lovely thing. And I really like this little Holesh oil there of the horse race. Dum, da, da, da. Pretty cool little bit. Giddy up. Anyway, hopefully you saw something you liked. If you didn't, you know the story. We won't find something for you next week.